Hello, everybody, and welcome to Friday's Patching Podcast. You have come to hear some incredible testimonies because of a technology that is new to the market. It is our X39 stem cell activation patch. My name is Laura Balzer. I am an executive director with LifeWave, and I am joined by my gorgeous co-host, Wendy Morgan, who is on the other side of the world. No, not really. Other side of the states in California. She is the senior presidential director, and she's absolutely incredible. Wendy, would you like to say hello?
Hello. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Friday, July the 8th. I can't believe it's been that time already. We have some great, beautiful stories for you today, but we've got to give the disclaimer first. So
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And so with that said, I want everyone to please remember that all LifeWave products are not intended to cure, treat, diagnose, or prevent any disease or have, or if you are pregnant or nursing or on medications or have other medical conditions, please consult your physician first. Our patching podcasts are for educational purposes only. So with that said, I got the stamp of approval from Dave. And I'm going to turn it back over to Wendy because we do have some phenomenal testimony for you today. So sit back, relax, and I don't know, you might jot down a few notes. But Wendy, you've got the floor, my love.
thank you so very much. And welcome again, everybody. Today we have a beautiful testimony coming from Katana. Katana, you want to say hello to everybody?
Hello.
Excellent.
How are you guys today?
Awesome. So Katana, tell us a little bit. Where are you from?
I am in Nebraska, Waback, Nebraska, and originally from Upland City, Missouri.
Nice. Now, you were introduced to the patches by whom and how long ago?
My friend, Min Hernandez, she had sent me a link, and then her upline, Patty, had walked me through for 2 weeks, talking to me about the technology and what they do, and she took me on some rides with people, and I got to talk to them. So it was really fun learning, and I went to an event, and I was standing there watching people, and I was like, there's so many people out here, I'm going to sign up. And that's what made my decision. And so I got the patches and started my first one. And within 14 days, I lost 20 pounds.
Okay, now everybody's going to know, what? Wait a minute, back up.
Hold the phone.
Exactly. So why don't you give everybody your backstory, if you would, please, because it is such a heartfelt, oh my Lord, I cannot believe you went through all that. So please share that with everybody and then bring it all the way up to the patch, if you would, please.
Okay, so I've had thyroid nodulars where they grow in the neck on both sides. When I was about 23 years old, I was told I was 3 in 10,000 people that have this thyroid issue. I've had it cut out. I've got my scar from it being cut out. They said there was no thyroid. It grew back. My daughter was born 6 years later. I had sets of radiation, and it grew back. Every time I hit radiation, it grew back. Then my youngest son was born. He is 24 years old now. When he was born, I had radiation again. Then, my 31st birthday, my thyroid almost took my life. It tried to kill me. So, a doctor found me and took me into the ER, took tests, and he told me that my hormone level was so high that he could put 24 pregnant women in the room and not even get close to my levels. And what it was doing was messing with my mind. I couldn't find my directions. I couldn't figure out how to get to back home, and I know the route very well. I couldn't keep my thought together because the thyroid affects everything. So he had got me over to a thyroid specialist, and they did the biggest shot of thyroid before it kills you. Well, I asked them what was the difference between that and all the other ones. They said, well, it's stronger and it's a very high dosage. It's going to take it out.
Now, what you said by shot, you mean radiation, yes?
Yes. Yeah, a shot of radiation. They shot it right into my neck. And so it didn't work. It grew back even faster. It grew back in days instead of a month. And they had me in the hospital for 30 days for tests and to watch it how it grows. And they said, well, let's do it again. I said, no. I used essential oils from the time my daughter was born, from 6 months old, to keep it maintained. But the patch has made a huge difference because it's down, it's staying down. Yesterday it was a little inflamed down here at the bottom of the neck, right down here in the bottom of the neck. You can kind of see how the neck goes. But usually that's my whole neck. And we have pictures of what I looked like on May 26th.
Yeah, let me share this. So this was before you started patching. There we go.
Yep, that was me.
There we go.
And what was the date? May 26th?
On this picture, I started, was it the 14th of June? When
we figured out it was the 17th of June, and this is when you took that picture. Is that correct?
Patch. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. First patch of, and so I had did my first patch, and then with the Eon, but then the second day I did the X39, and it made a huge difference. Like within 3 days, my thyroid was down. I haven't had any problems. In 14 days, I lost weight.
All right, so let me show you the picture. This is after 14 days.
That's after 14 days.
You can totally see everything. That's the chin, the neck, the upper chest, the arms, everything slimmed down. And for those of you who don't know, so what she's speaking about is nodulars on her thyroid. And nodulars basically work like extra thyroid, which create more hormones, which can, as you heard from Katana's testimony, that can really mess up how your brain works, because hormones kind of control our whole entire body, including how much inflammation you hold, how much weight you hold, or how fast your metabolism or slow your metabolism is, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It can change your whole life. It can make you do the big yo-yo. But this last year is the biggest I've ever been. I was weighing at 330 pounds, and I was like, oh my God, I've never been that heavy. I usually hang out around 220, 260 at the most, and I weighed this morning again, and I'm staying at 310. So I'm like, yay!
Exactly.
And I wear the X39 every day. I have it on every day. I did take, when I first started, I did it for 2 days, and I got a little wonky because I believe it was leveling out everything in my body. So I took 1 day off. I took 12 hours off, and then I started again. And then I did it another 3 days, and then took another 12 hours off, and then started it again. And then I haven't stopped it. And I enjoy it. I've noticed the burn on my chest that I got last November is disappearing. I had fourth degree burns on my breast, and I only have a little dot left here now. My hemorrhoids are gone. I'm not having any issues with that. I have more stamina. I feel better. I'm happy. I can actually put my arm behind my head, and I could never do that. And my shoulders are movable. And the other thing is, I was laying in bed, and my on like the 17th day, and I took a nice deep breath, and my vertebrae just cracked, and nobody's been able to do that. Just releasing, and I could feel them releasing in between each vertebrae.
Wow.
So.
Wow. Free chiropractic. Yeah. Love it.
I like it. I'm telling you, I haven't felt. Everybody used to call me the 2x4. My massage therapist would be like, "You're just like a big old 2x4," and I can't move anything in there. She goes, "Can you relax?" I said, "I am."
Wow.
So.
I mean,
so, yes,
you even shared. I mean, this is amazing. I mean, because I know a lot of people have this nodular growth that just, they grow in, and it's so sad. And just like somebody said, that doctors don't even really know how to approach them other than, cutting or radiation. And here you are naturally taking care of keeping those nodulars down. We're coming to the innate intelligence of the body to, decrease these nodulars and keep them where they're supposed to be, right? Versus using radiation as a super growth to your body. And oh my gosh, you came up with so many more things since we talked yesterday. I mean, your burn scar is decreasing like more than 80%, I think you said, from original space. Hemorrhoids gone.
Mm-hmm.
Stamina's better. You feel happier. Your range of motion, more strength, more energy. Just all I can. And of course, the big crescendo, which I know, and you've only been on these patches 3 weeks. So we're going to see so much more. And the big crescendo is losing 20 pounds just in 14 days. And that's just inflammation. And just think about how we're aligning your cells and how once we get everything kind of really moving and grooving, man, you're just going to call me, "Hey, Wendy, this is going." And hey, I just look forward to you. Laura, do you have any questions for her?
Well, I mean, I've just gotten a real education because I've never heard of that before. And I'm just I'm astounded. And, for what you've had to go through, and then you start using this patch, and I think it's just, you took charge of your own care. And I love that you said no, and that then you said yes, and you're being proactive and not reactive, and I love that. You might have said this. How old are you?
53 years old.
Oh wow. Well, you don't look 53. And then I'm assuming. Go ahead.
I sent pictures to my son the other day about like my older one that Wendy has, and my newer one. I said, "Son, what do you see the difference?" He goes, "Mom, you look younger." And I was like, "Wow, okay."
Yeah.
I know
out of the mouths of babes, right? And now I'm assuming that these burns that you have on your chest, this was from the radiation, correct?
No, it was from last fall. I was making oil with herbs, and I forgot the crock pot was plugged in. I went to move it, and it spilled all over my chest.
Oh wow!
So I did natural, like aloe vera, but it didn't heal like this side of it, and it was it looked like a birthmark. Wow. Now it's just a little tiny mark right here, and that's it. That's all
amazing.
That's there.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And my skin's softer. I
You know, we could go on and on and on. You know, when you talk about the thyroid, when you start talking about the thyroid, though, it has really so much control of so much activity within us, and you know, especially women. You know, and so kudos to you, and just staying on top of it, because like Wendy said, we've got to come back in 90 days because there is going to be a dramatic, another huge dramatic stepping stone for you, and I hope you allow us to be a part of it. So I have no more questions. So Wendy, I mean, thank you for being here. That's amazing.
Sure. Thank you. Yes, and I would love to come back because I can't wait to see what it'll look like in 90 days either.
Seriously.
Yes, that's awesome.
And you're gonna say, oh, I just can't wait to hear that testimony. Thank you so much, Katana. I really appreciate you agreeing to come on here and share your story. It is such an unbelievable, magnificent story. Thank you.
Thank you. I am grateful for you being invited. Thank you very much.